like a boss.
Alright, ladies, this is Alex from mindfulattraction.org, and today we're going to be talking about a very special video, okay? And it's very simple. It is 99% of men get turned on when you act like this, alright? This video is all about how to stand out from other women, and it's a very simple concept. You know, honestly, it's a simple concept. You know, when everyone is going up, you go down. When everyone is high energy, you're low energy. When everyone's low energy, you're high energy. Actually, no, don't do that, right? What I mean is this, all right? When you like someone, naturally you have a certain way of behaving, right? When you don't like someone, naturally you have a certain way of behaving. And the funny thing is that, by the way, I have seminars going on in New York City this next week and in Berlin. Go check. I actually put some new dates down below. So I'll be going to Europe next year. So go check on the seminar dates down below if I'm going to be going to your city. But naturally, people have a certain way of, what's I saying? Fuck, I should stop interrupting my own self, right? But naturally, though, women have a certain way of acting, and you think it's different, right? A lot of women think they're different, right? Even though they are different, but you're not that different. Why? Because when you like someone, there's a certain similar way of acting. You act similar to everyone. When you're not in love with somebody, you're yourself. You're unique, and so you stand out. When you like someone, your uniqueness fades away, and you act like every other girl. In fact, to him, he says to himself, "Here goes another one. Here goes another one." But to you, you're like, "Here comes special me." The reason why you don't see what he sees is because you think you're being yourself, right? And that means is that you think you're acting like who you are. You're saying, "I'm being my authentic self. I'm not playing any games," right? And what tends to happen is that because you're trying to be your authentic self, you can't be yourself. Because the self, that's who you are, is being overridden by emotion. So in reality, you're not being yourself. To be yourself, you got to control your emotions so that you can remain an individual, a unique individual, so that you don't let yourself be paraded by emotion, so that you don't end up sucking a lot of dick, right? Well, unless that's what you want. I'm not going to get in the way of that. So it's very similar to like a study, right? When you see people in a screen moving, and then there's one person, for example, if you see a whole bunch of people moving, right? And there's one person that's not moving, who are you going to focus on? On the person who's not moving. You see what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like, even though everyone's moving, trying to get attention, the fact that you're standing still, people will focus in and zero in on you, right? So it's the same thing is that when a woman likes a guy sees that same girl every day. When a woman likes a guy, it's pretty much almost like the same woman, but with a different face. She acts the same way, talks the same way, reacts the same way, you know? All right, let's not go there. You know, so it's kind of like you think you're different, but in reality, you're looking like every other dude, every other woman, just like every other dude thinks they're different. In reality, they act like the same dusty bucket hat wearing motherfuckers that are out there, right? So how do you do that? It's very simple, man. It's not about you being different. Honest to God, it's like the color blue. Like I always say, there's light blue, and then there's dark blue. There's light skin, and then there's Wesley Snipes, right? So it's kind of, you got to realize that when it comes to this, you're not really changing who you are. You're just changing the intensity, changing the dose. You're only giving them one hit of weed, and you're not giving them the whole blunt. You see what I'm saying? So the way you do that is that you just literally reduce what you communicate. Literally, that's all you do. You literally reduce what you communicate. If your intensity of communication is at a midnight blue, you fucking tone that shit down to a baby blue. You see what I'm saying? So for example, if I'm always, "Hey, what's up, girl?" For example, this is my problem when I was younger. I love women, okay? And so what tends to happen is that there was just some women that I just couldn't keep my hands off of them, right? And so what happened was I just couldn't get my hands off of them. So I just kept kissing them and just like kissing their neck and like couldn't get over it, right? But the problem was that it was too much, right? It was too much. It was turning them off, right? So what I learned is not being different. It's just control yourself, motherfucker. Give her some space, right? Give that girl some space, right? So you got to realize, how do you behave when you're in love, and then go against that current. So for example, with me, it would have been that I wouldn't, like, when I was in bed with her, I wouldn't be kissing her all over. In fact, I'll be just chilling, minding my business, right? So with you ladies, when you're with a guy you really like, what you got to do is give him enough distance, give him enough space, give him more space than necessary. You got to get him to the point where he says, why is she so distant? It's not that you're emotionally distant. Is that you're physically distant. You give him space. You respect his time. And I'm not saying that you respect his time as like master, I respect your time. I don't mind if you guys say that. But what I mean is that you respect his time. You're like, look, man, you're a man. You have shit to do. I got shit to do. You let me know when you're available. You see what I'm saying? It's like you're open to them hitting you up. You contact them, but you want to see some effort on their part, right? For example, I remember one time I was with this girl and I was staying in an apartment that I was staying in, Airbnb, and this chick, she spent the whole day with me, but it's like we only hung out like 20% of the time. She did her own thing. She went in her own room. I went in my own room. I chilled out. In fact, I forgot that she was in. I forgot that she was in the apartment, right? And when it came down, I'm like, oh shit, you're here, right? And I'm telling you guys feel that burden. They don't like that burden. They don't like seeing a woman like this all over them all the time. It's fucking annoying. You see what I'm saying? And so when a guy senses that you really like them, right? And that it doesn't mean when you're with them, you show him you like them, but when you're not there, you give them that physical space. It creates an insecurity that a guy just needs to be close to you just to make sure his insecurities aren't based on irrational thinking. You're like, fuck. Does she like me? Does she like me? Right? Did she lose interest? That's a thought that happens, right? When you're with them, you like them, but when you're not with them, it feels like you lost interest, right? And all you got to do is when you're with them, be yourself. Do whatever the fuck you want to do, to be honest with you. But when when you're not with them, you give them all the space necessary. In fact, you even encourage that shit. You encourage that because the act of encouraging it doesn't make them do that more. The act of encouraging makes them think, fuck, like, is she losing interest? Like, that's how people think. You see what I'm saying? So by just encouraging him to be on his own, to do his thing, it inadvertently pushes him towards you. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine natural chemistry. No more short-term partners. No more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this 3rd week, setting boundaries. We go over the 3rd week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, 4th week. 5th week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses, my Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything, the laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out because I know when you take one look,
you're gonna want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're gonna love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now. All right. I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.